Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Things, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I'm here to take care of the Leos. Leo, if you are new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Leo as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, or south node sign. Quick shout out to my Patreon. This video was released early access on Patreon a couple days early. So if you're interested in seeing early access content, subscribe to the all access tier on Patreon. There's a lot of good stuff I've been putting up there, y'all, on the Scorpio tier as well. Scorpio based content, Scorpio related content. But if you're interested in seeing early access, extendeds, all that good stuff, exclusive readings that are not on YouTube as well, subscribe to the Patreon. All right. But Leo, the spotlight is definitely on you at this time. You've probably seen me talking about Venus and Leo transit. It's a very long transit. And in retrograde coming up very soon. We're in the pre-shadow period of retrograde. So if you have questions for me about where it's going to influence you, I am going to be doing a Q&A on Patreon as well before I post it on YouTube. I don't know when I'm going to post it on YouTube yet. May not be for another month, but it will be on Patreon this week. So sign up if you want to know what's going on and where Venus retrograde in Leo is going to affect you. I am answering everybody's questions in that post. So subscribe. Get in there so you can have your questions answered. All right. So Leo, with that being said, let's see what dramatics we have for this reading as we are entering the new energies of Venus retrograde in your sign. And it will definitely have a direct impact on you since you are Leo placement watching this. All right. Let's flip over the Blunt Truth Oracle and see what's going on, what you need to know. Daddy issues. Get off your ass. That's what it's coming in swinging. So you got daddy issues as the first card, and then get off your ass. Similar to, I don't remember if that card came out in the last reading, but it was something about like, going towards opportunities or getting things started, getting things done, whatever it may be. All right. But let's clarify the daddy issues card with the Blunt Truth. What is daddy issues in regards to for Leo? Another sad love story tried to come out. What is daddy issues about? Mommy issues. Jeez. Okay, so we got Bobby and daddy issues here. Okay, Leo. And then get off your ass. Let's clarify. That's so funny. Let's clarify get off your ass for Leo, please. One more card to clarify. We have obsessed. All right. Well, that's an interesting mix of things. Okay, whatever. So let's get into the shadow work. What's hidden from you? What is Leo's shadow work? What is hidden from Leo for the month of July? Oop. Ace of Swords in reverse. That fell out very gracefully. So we're going to take that card. Let's see what it says in my shadow workbook for what the Ace of Swords represents. All right. Ace of Swords. Time to make a decision. Consider a new way of thinking or use logic regarding the situation or relationship. Reversed represents ignorance and misinformation. So in your shadow work card, there's some type of confusion or some type of... This is not the Ace of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. I'm sorry, Leo. That's the wrong card. Maybe that was meant for you to hear as well. But it's still in the Swords family. So let's see what it says for the Page of Swords in this book. It says, Page, lots of ideas, but no focus. Great energy for generating new thoughts, but eventually choices must be made. I told y'all about that in the last reading. Distracted and unfocused. Okay, so, a little bit similar along the same line. So Page of Swords in reverse is in your shadow card. A lot of different ideas, a lot of different thoughts, but no real action being made towards those thoughts, or just a lack of maturity in being able to deliver things that you say that you want to do, or you're just very distracted. And so with the retrograde energies influencing you, that can be making you feel more distracted, or more things that are distracting coming up, taking away from your creativity, your creative process, taking away from you being able to make decisions. So be careful about being influenced or being distracted. I did forget my other cards. Hold on, Leo. Let me get that. They were in the living room. But, okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and South Node. Can you tell us about the get off your ass, or where Leo needs a little bit more focus? Where does Leo need to focus? Actually, instead of where you need to focus, let's see what is distracting you. Let's start there. What is causing distraction for Leo? What is causing distraction for Leo? What is causing distraction for Leo? Past or past life, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, bank account. So you're looking at that money. What else is causing as a distraction for Leo? Unrequited or unbalanced, fling, relocation, and single. Okay, so definitely a lot of wow, definitely a lot of things involving romantic affairs, things being unbalanced in your life. So the first one here, you have past or past life. That is really standing out to me. So, of course, with retrograde energies, retrogrades influence things of the past and revising things of the past. So you may be getting really caught up in like how things used to be, or something that you might have done in the past that has worked. Maybe it's not working anymore, or maybe reflecting on like, should you go back to something in your past? Okay, so that is one thing that is a bit of a distraction here. You have proposal. So there's some type of offer here that may be distracting to you, or you have a lot of different offers possibly for different things, whether it's like from people or jobs or opportunities, and so you're not really quite sure which one to take or which one to move forward with. You have water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, maybe of a distraction in your life. Could be friend, could be family, could be romantic. You have bank account. So, of course, money being a big one, being like, I don't really know what else to focus on, or like, it's hard for you to pay attention when you're like trying to get your money in order, and like stuff with finances is like coming up for you. So that's one thing. Fling. So for some of you, it's about somebody that you're dealing with, but maybe it's not serious, or you're kind of like in a situationship type of thing with this person, and that can be a little bit distracting for you, maybe taking away from your work or your friends or your hobbies or your school. So just be careful about that. You have unrequited or unbalanced. So where things are going to really, 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 really be revealed to you, where they're unbalanced in your life with Venus in retrograde, especially in romantic relationships and relationships, period. The distractions show up because things are not balanced, and like it's going to highlight where you need to put more focus on certain people or take away focus on them. So that's something to think about. And then you have single and relocation. Those are the last two cards. So with single, some of you are feeling distracted because you are single, right? Or you need to be single. It can go either way. With Venus retrograde in your sign, you're going to find that there's a lot of either breakups or makeups, or a lot of changes from now until October in your romantic and your relational dynamic with other people. So you may be single, thinking about love a lot, which can be a bit of a distraction for you, or you may be in relationship or in something, but you're like, it's too many distractions, too many people, I need to be single. So you're back and forth with that. And then you have relocation. So some of you are in the midst of moving, or you're thinking about moving, which is causing you a bit of a distraction. Okay. All right. Or not like, being focused. Alrighty. So, this is the wrong cards. Wrong cards. Now, what should Leos be focusing on in regards to this stuff? Where do they need to pour their energy into? What do you need to pour more energy into at this time for Leos? Fun or party? Soulmates. What is Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node need to pour more of their energy into during this time to help them? Yes. Marriage or life partnership. Completion or closure. Probably getting more serious about certain things. I want to clarify that mommy and daddy issues card because it's still there. And we haven't really touched on that. Can you give us some insight about mommy and daddy issues for Leo? Where is this showing up? Unfinished business. Liar, hidden enemy. Okay, so this is like a completely separate message. We have new love. All right, so you're definitely going to see, yeah, there's going to be a lot of lessons in love for you, Leo. And it's going to be reflective of some unhealed wounds that you have not dealt with from your past, dealing with your parents. So put that over here. Test, lesson, we have new love, liar, unfinished business, hidden enemy. Okay. So let's talk about this first before we talk about what you should really focus your energy on. So the mommy and daddy issues, right? Because we're going retrograde, our relationships with our caregivers are what set us up for all of the rest of our relationships in our lives. It is where we first form our attachment style, right? When you're dealing with Venus, you're dealing with relational stuff, things dealing with other people and like the ways that you, what you're attracted to and how other people have affected you and how you look at yourself. So with it going retrograde, there's going to be a lot of revising and revision about the choices you've made thus far, about people you choose to engage with and people you choose to commit to in your life. And it's going to really be shown to you where a lot of the people that you've chosen to commit to or you've been committing to up to this point have a lot to do with unresolved mommy and daddy issues, right? Whether it be you are dealing with people that remind you of your parents, they act like your parents, they are hot and cold, emotionally unavailable like your parents were, or you're looking for something in them, the relationships, to give you what your parents did not give you, and why you end up with certain types of people over and over and over again and again and again. So there's a lot of unfinished business there to show you like, hey, Leo, you still got to work through this emotional unavailability, these intimacy issues, these trust issues, whatever it is. And retrograde is going to really show you that through new love, potentially, or through connections that reveal themselves to you as people who are not good people, people who are not on the same frequency as you, people who are liars. There can be a lot of like little messy situations that come up with the retrograde energy and, the truth reveal there. And so it really shows you like, okay, I need to really start to heal. Like I really need to, get off your ass. I really need to start healing these wounds because it's influencing my choices in relationships, whether it be friendships, romantic, your capacity to love and give or receive love romantically. It's really influencing you. Very similar to what I was telling Cancer. You could have Cancer placements as well, but this is definitely correlated to some relational wounds that you have to heal. And there'll be tests for you to see if you have healed through those, mainly through past people coming back or even past life situations or people that, they show you who they really are during this retrograde period. And it's up to you if you feel the need to like prove something to them or fight for people that don't deserve it. That can really be reflective of a mommy and daddy wound where you people please or whatever it is that you do. So all that is what the mommy and daddy issues are showing. Now, for others of you, well, for all of you, but the other part here of what you should be focusing on, fun or party came out first. So a lot of you, it may seem that like a fun thing or a party thing would be a distraction, but no, sometimes you need to reset. And Leo is directly correlated with fun and joy and creativity and laughter and all things jovial. So if you're not incorporating lighthearted energy into your life, then you are going to feel way more distracted than you think you are. You need to loosen up, lighten up, in the midst of whatever's going on. Make sure you're still having fun. You're still enjoying yourself. All right. Fun or party is going to help you actually get more grounded. Soulmate, focusing on a person or people that make you feel really good, that really resonate with you. If you already have people like that in your life, could be friends, could be love. Marriage or life partnership. So getting more serious about relationships and getting more serious about whether it be like settling down or like healing through your trauma. Because like eventually, even if you're not ready for a relationship right now, the Venus retrograde is going to have you rethinking things, right? If you weren't ready for a relationship, you may start to like be like, well, maybe I am ready, or maybe I am ready for children, or maybe I am ready for whatever. Or the latter, maybe it's like you're seeing, okay, I'm not quite ready yet. I need to still do some more work. So all that to say, you're going to be really reflecting on your relationship patterns and who you really want to be with, and getting more serious about like, okay, if I want to have children, I need to make sure I'm healed emotionally, physically, mentally. I need to make sure I'm in the best state of mind in my life and I don't pass that trauma onto them. I need to deal with these issues, right? So a lot of you are going to be getting more serious about finding the right people and just healing yourself, closing out old chapters, completion or closure in your life so that you can make room for the new and improved relationships. New connections may be some that really trigger you, especially healthy connections, trigger those mommy and daddy issues for you. Vacation. Some of you need to you just need a break here. You need a break. You need to stop working so hard. You need to stop like trying to focus on figuring out things and solving problems. Again, fun, partying. Everything is good in moderation. You have dreams. Some of you needing to focus more on your creativity, your dreams, your life purpose, or literally your dreams. They can be reflecting some things that you need to pay attention to in your life or focus more time into or on. Okay, writing, getting your thoughts out more on paper can be something that really helps you. All right, so what else is coming towards Leo in July during Venus retrograde too? Venus retrograde does start in July, end of July. What else is coming towards Leo that they should be aware of? Nine of Swords reverse. What else is coming towards Leo? The Devil card. The Devil card. Could be a Capricorn. Leo and Capricorn do tend to be attracted to each other. What else is coming towards Leo? Ace of Swords. What else is coming towards Leo in July? Retrogrades can be super helpful, even though like they sometimes seem inconvenient and things go wrong and there's issues with people and places and things. They do highlight really important factors that you need to work on, because sometimes we don't really know what's broken. We're like, I don't know what to fix. I don't know what to do because I'm not sure what is not working. This retrograde shows you, hey, this is why you're having this issue in love. This is why you're having this issue with money. This is where this issue comes from. This is what you need to do to fix it, right? So once you have a problem and you have a solution, then it's up to you to fix it. So that's really what it's going to be revealing to you. It could be in ways that are inconvenient, of course, through harsh truths, breakups, whatever. But it's like everything starts to make sense there. All right. Which is what is showing. The Tower just fell out. That was the last card that came out. Let me clarify that real quick. Why is the Tower here for Leo? Five of Pentacles. Why is the Tower here for Leos? So, like I said, it is something that you got the Lovers card in reverse at the bottom, Gemini. It is something that can show up very dramatically. Okay, Leo is a dramatic sign, but it's something that you need. It's something that you need. So it's Tower card, Five of Pentacles was what it was clarified by. Shows you dramatically, brutally honest what is not working through a loss, potentially, so that you can fix it and you can really have the clarity like, okay, I see what I've been investing into is not working. So instead of continuing to invest in it, this happened so that I don't have to waste any more of my time. And eventually you lean into happiness, right? Six of Cups upright. There's a harsh truth or a blunt truth about your past that is revealed to you where something started. Could be trauma related that eventually leads you to happiness. Three of Cups, 10 of Cups for what's coming towards you. So if you have been feeling trapped, right? Devil card. There's a feeling of entrapment, whether it be in relationships or careers or something like that. What's revealed to you is how to get out of that trap, right? Through everything coming to light. So no matter how harsh it is, try to take it and accept it and take it with a grain of salt and understand that it's there to help you, not hurt you. What else is coming towards Leo? There's going to be a lot of reflection on loving yourself as well, self-love. I didn't know this. I put the card in the wrong deck. This is the Tower card. It was in this deck. That's the Shadow Work deck. Anything else for Leo? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a little bit of a loss. There's a temporary feeling of loss. What the freak? What's going on, y'all? The Tower card is at the bottom again. Oh my gosh. So 3 towers almost came out here. So, a very bold truth revealed for some of you. If you have been in denial or you haven't really been taking your healing seriously or doing the inner work, whatever it is, it could be a lot more painful for you. But it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call, like, to get stuff together, heal yourself, make better choices in your love life and, things like that. Because all these things, they influence more than just you. They affect your bloodline. They change your DNA when you endure trauma. And some trauma we kind of choose, trauma from our parents, of course not, but like relationships that we know aren't good for us. We're choosing to put ourselves through that trauma. Okay. So Ace of Cups reversed, you're going to love yourself in a completely different way by the end of this transit, more than you ever have. Right. But 8 of Cups in reverse, there's still some stuff to revisit. There's some stuff we have to go back to emotionally. We have to face before we can look forward. But we're doing it to have a better future for ourselves and for our children and for our bloodline. We have to deal with these things of the past to have a brighter future so they don't plague us and hold us down. Ace of Pentacles, there'll be a fresh start there for you if you choose it, after a feeling of loss, after a feeling of like emptiness or a feeling of confusion. It's like all your questions eventually get answered and you're like, okay, I see why this happened and I see why this relationship went like this, and I see that I need to be better in this way and I need to love myself more in this way, and why I have issues with self-love, why I have issues with confidence. A lot of it boiling down to the mommy and daddy issues. But it's telling you to get serious about your self-love, get serious about your healing, get serious about your relationships and things that you want. Because it's like, when you're just going to wait until something bad happens or something happens, unfortunately, to then try to fix it. Don't wait until you're forced to do something about it, to do something. Okay. And that's a fixed sign motto. Fixed signs are bad for it. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Waiting till something is completely wrong, something is terrible, and they're forced to make a change rather than making changes at your leisure. You have more control when you're making changes at your leisure, necessary changes that you need to make before you're forced to, So don't wait until you're forced. You have a lot of time to do that now. So this reading was a little bit longer because, it's important transit. But thank you, Leo, for watching. If this reading resonated for you, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so this channel can thrive. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon for more early access. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.